When people talk about the most controversial Transformers movie, one that always comes up is Transformers Revenge of the Fallen. But nearly 15 years later, is this movie really as bad as everyone says? Or is it just misunderstood? Today I'm revisiting Revenge of the Fallen to see if it deserves its reputation as a flop, or is it a secret hit? Hello, what's up, people? Guten Morgen, Buenos tardes, and good evening. Hope you're doing well, swell, and dandy. So, here is the spoiler-free review for Transformers Revenge of the Fallen. So, we're going to jump straight into this. What is this movie about? Transformers Revenge of the Fallen is a 2009 sequel to the 2007 movie Transformers. It has the likes of Shia LaBeouf, Megan Fox, Peter Cullen, Hugo Weaving again, Tyrese Gibson, and Josh Duhamel. The film is about Sam, the main protagonist from the first one, moving to college after the events of the first film. He's trying to balance a quote-unquote more normal life growing up with the world connected to the Transformers. After the MacGuffin of the movie is revealed, stuff happens, fighting, cool action scenes, they end up in Egypt, and basically they have to protect the world from ending, and that is basically the whole summary for the film, without obviously spoiling anything. And obviously you sprinkle in a few action scenes, you get the interesting cupcake that is this movie. So what's the age rating of this film? It is a 12 or 12A in the cinema, we're guessing a PG-13 in America. What I liked, so the choreography is quite good of the actual Transformers fighting, the action scenes as well. There's even been different YouTube videos that have broken down the actual action in the actual action. Yeah, funny. In the scenes themselves. The visuals is really good as per usual. The music is good, not as iconic as the first one, but still good. The voice acting is pretty cool. I feel the style in this movie is a lot better than I initially thought, and after comparing it to more modern day Transformer films, it actually holds up better than I initially thought that it would. It is this film, the best way to describe it is like a donut. It's not nutritionally beneficial, but it tastes really good, depending what kind of donut you get. Where I am, there's this really good donut shop. Oh my goodness, this is not a sponsor. They should sponsor us. My goodness, is it sensational. Not talking about Krispy Kremes, they're alright, but like this is a completely different level. Also, while you're here, another thing that's a different level, if you could subscribe, like, and share and comment, we'll be very grateful for it. Let us know your thoughts and feelings. What do you think about Revenge of the Fallen? Do you like Transformers? Do you think Revenge of the Fallen is a rubbish film, or do you think it's a really good one? Let us know your thoughts, your feelings, and yeah, so we can interact with you. So, what I didn't like, the crude jokes in this film make me cringe. We go from really cool moments where we're like, oh my goodness, wow, they're cooking. And then it goes to really odd ones and it's just no real need for that. The film does bring up a lot of cool concepts and ideas, but doesn't really flesh out any of them. I'm not going to say exactly what they are for spoilers, but let's just say, especially in the middle to last section of the film, there's a lot of things that are brought up. And you're like, wow, that's really cool. And then it's never really addressed. I know what it is, not because I'm super intelligent, it's because it's in different pieces of media, whether it's games or comics or, other people have literal channels dedicated to this sort of thing. But yeah, it's a shame that these concepts aren't really done because you just want to go to a film and enjoy it rather than having to, let me do like research to understand what this is. It's no surprise though, as the film didn't really have any writers before, at least for a while, because there was the writer's strike happening as this film was happening, and it was, from what I heard, mainly written by Michael Bay. Yeah, so we'll leave that one as it is. So, the question is it a banger or a clanger, and would I recommend it? So, yeah, it's a banger. Yeah, I know. You're like, this guy don't sound too sure about it. That's because I'm not. The score is a 6.5 out of 10, I would give it. And it just about scrapes into being a banger for me. It's a film of highlights, as I said about the donut. It is sweet, you know. Wow, this is really nice. It tastes good. My goodness, is it not healthy for you? Yeah, it's also like a hot chocolate as well. Okay, good way to describe it. I don't know if you've ever had a hot chocolate that's like perfect when you make it, but then if you leave it a little bit, for me, I don't like hot chocolates when they're not hot. It's just like, I don't know, it's just the hot chocolate is not chocolating. You get what I'm talking about. Anyway, it tastes like, that's what this film's like. It's the good temperature, but there's some bits that's like the hot chocolate of the film is not hot chocolating. So it's not pickling my onion. Lots of food and drink illustrations, but you get the gist. So that's my non-spoiler thoughts and feelings about this. I'm actually planning to do a video. I don't know when it's going to come out, but planning to do a video where I rewrite this film and change 3 things and see how the film would come out. Let me know if you're looking forward to that sort of video. I hope you're having a good day. Hope you're keeping safe and keeping out of trouble, because I know what you are like. And if you stayed to this part, very grateful. So please keep safe, please keep out of trouble, and don't transform into any vehicles, because please don't. Toodles.